often hear words of admiration from other captains regarding your GRT. These are current orders from the headquarters. Your eyes only.
You need, officer. Take a look.
Captain?
What do you need, officer? Take a look.
This may be your new crew. Let me know if you want to see their files. Captain, these recruits have the potential to be valuable assets for your crew. Set a course to these coordinates. Half ahead.
At last, a few hours break. Ready for duty.
Another U-boat has just reported a possible target within our range.
Another U-boat has just reported a possible target within our range. Time for a break. On duty. We've been notified by a friendly vessel of a possible target within our vicinity.
Contrail, bearing 125 degrees. Maximum safe depth. Switch to electric motors. Contrail, bearing 210 degrees. Alarm! Aircraft
Run to
approaching
your
head-on.
stations. The hunt is on.
210 degrees.
Current depth, 25 meters.
Alarm canceled.
45 meters.
85 meters.
Current depth, 45 meters.
Meters.
Blow the tanks.
Current depth, 20 meters.
Switch to diesel engines.
Captain, we've risen to the surface. Report sent. I'm so tired.
You need, officer. Take a look.
This may be your new. These recruits have the potential to be valuable assets.
I often hear words of these are orders from the headquarters. Your eyes only.
What do you need, officer? Take a look.
Set a course to these coordinates. Half ahead.
Torpedo in tube 5 maintained.
We are in shallow waters, Captain.
We've been notified by a friendly vessel of a possible target within our vicinity.
We've been notified by a friendly vessel of a possible target within our vicinity. Contrail, bearing
Maximum safe depth.
335 degrees.
Switch to electric motors.
Current depth, 25 meters.
45 meters.
Ten meters.
Report sent.
Meters.
Blow the tanks. Switch to diesel engines.
Captain, we've risen to the surface.
Contrail, bearing 355 degrees. We're a well-oiled machine. Let's show the enemy what a U-boat can do.
Switch to electric motors.
90 meters. $70 meters. 90 meters. Current depth, 70 meters.
Blow the tanks.
30 meters.
Captain, I'm exhausted.
Alarm
I could
cancelled.
use a break. I have to take a break soon.
Switch to diesel engines.
Captain, we've risen to the surface. I'm ready for your orders. Time for a break.
Alarm! Aircraft in sight, bearing 270 degrees. Run to your stations. The hunt is on. Maximum safe depth.
Captain, we've been spotted.
We know the drill. Let's turn the tables on these hunters, shall we? Switch to electric motors.
10 meters.
Change course.
Torpedo in tube 5 maintained.
Alarm canceled. Change course. Change course.
We are in shallow waters, Captain.
Contrail, bearing 120 degrees. Alarm! Aircraft approaching head-on, bearing 100... Alarm canceled. Run to your stations. The hunt is on.
15 meters.
Report sent.
Change course. Blow the tanks. Switch to diesel engines. Periscope depth. Switch to electric motors.
Captain, we're at periscope depth, ready for surface observations.
Maximum safe depth.
10 meters.
Blow the tanks. Switch to diesel engines.
Captain, we've risen to the surface.
Maximum safe depth. Switch to electric motors. Change course.
Ten meters.
What are your orders, Captain? We'll last a few hours break. I'm ready for your orders.
$15 meters.
Blow the tanks. Switch to diesel engines.
Captain, we've risen to the surface.
Maximum safe depth. Switch to electric motors. $10 meters.
Torpedo in tube 5 maintained.
$30 meters.
Alarm! Take your positions. Remember your training, everyone. Stay calm and focused.
Current depth, 10 meters.
Alarm canceled. Contrail, bearing 100. Alarm canceled. Alarm! Aircraft
Run
in
to your
sight,
stations.
bearing
Hunt is
170
on.
degrees. Blow the tanks.
5 meters.
Switch to diesel engines.
Captain, we've risen to the surface.
Report sent. We've been notified by a friendly vessel. Possible target within our vicinity.
Maximum safe depth.
Current depth, 5 meters.
Switch to electric motors. Alarm! Enemy warships
It's
in
go
sight.
time, boys.
Bearing 305
Let's sink
degrees.
some ships.
$10 meters.
Set a course to these coordinates. Enemy warships in sight. Bearing 225 degrees. Enemy warships in sight. Bearing 350 degrees.
15 meters.
Captain, we have reached our target.
Dead slow ahead. Enemy warships in sight. Bearing 65 degrees.
10 meters.
Captain? Affirmative. Consider it done, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. I'm on it.
Alarm canceled.
Skipper, report sent.
Captain? Yes, sir. Consider it done, sir. Consider it done, sir.
All engines stop. Maximum safe depth.
Two loaded.
2-1 loaded.
Dead slow ahead.
Current depth. 5 meters.
Skipper,
Change course.
Tube 3 loaded. Skipper?
Flood tube 3.
Tube 3 flooded.
Fire! half ahead. Maximum safe depth.
Tube 4 loaded.
Enemy warships in sight. Bearing 60 degrees.
Report sent.
Current depth, 15 meters.
Tube 2 loaded.
Tube 1 loaded. Tube 3 loaded.
Funnel smoke. Small group. Bearing 175 degrees.
Torpedo in Tube 5 maintained.
10 meters.
Captain?
Captain? It'll last a few hours per week.
Skipper? Torpedo in Tube 2 maintained.
Captain, we have reached our target.
Set a course to these coordinates. Change course.
We are in shallow waters, Captain.
Enemy warships in sight. Bearing 45 degrees.
Current depth, 40
Torpedo
meters.
in Tube 2 maintained.
10 meters.
Torpedo in Tube 4 maintained. Torpedo in Tube 5 maintained. Fast attack craft, 175 degrees. Fast attack craft, 175 degrees. Torpedo in Tube 1 maintained. Torpedo in Tube 3 maintained.
We are in shallow waters, Captain. I'm impressed, Skipper. You certainly know how to handle this boat.
Current depth, 15 meters.
Periscope depth.
Captain, we're at periscope depth, ready for surface observations.
Blow the tanks.
5 meters.
Alarm.
Need, officer. Take a look. Take a look. Need, officer. Take a look.
I often hear words of admiration. These are orders from the headquarters. Your eyes only.
Torpedo in
Serve as the liaison officer, relaying orders directly from the Admiralty. How may I assist you today, Captain? These are current orders from the headquarters. Your eyes only. Good luck on your next mission, Captain. Stay safe out there.
Half ahead. Set a course to these coordinates.
torpedo in
We've been notified by a nearby U-boat of a probable target in the area.
We've been notified by a friendly vessel of a possible target within our vicinity.
Captain?
Funnel smoke, small group, bearing 350 degrees. Periscope depth.
Report sent.
Switch to electric motors.
Captain, we're at periscope depth, ready for surface observations.
Funnel smoke, small group, bearing 350 degrees. Change course. Enemy warships
We're a
in sight.
well-oiled
Bearing
machine.
5 degrees.
Let's show the enemy what a U-boat can do.
Change course. Calculate torpedo course. Calculate torpedo course. Change course.
Torpedo in tube 1 maintained.
Flood tube 1. Calculate torpedo course. Calculate torpedo course.
Tube 1 flooded.
Fire! Flood tube 2.
Tube 2 flooded.
Fire! Calculate torpedo course. Calculate torpedo course. Flood tube 3.
Tube 3 flooded.
Fire! Flood tube 4. Flood tube 4.
Tube 4 flooded.
Fire!
What are your orders, Captain?
Captain?
Skipper? I'm ready for your orders. Skipper?
I'm ready for your orders.
Skipper? Will do, Captain.
Set a course to these coordinates. The torpedo has covered half the distance. 40 seconds to impact.
Captain, we've been spotted.
It's a miss. It's a miss. It's a miss. It's a miss. Stay sharp. Don't panic. We'll handle this. Maximum safe depth.
Captain, we were pinged by Aztec. Current depth, 40 meters. Depth charges, very close. Ship propellers, directly above us. Depth charges, very close.
All engines stop.
Silent running. Alarm cancel.
Ship propellers. Depth charges some distance away.
Half ahead. All engines stop.
Captain, we've been spotted.
We've survived worse. Let's stay calm.
Current depth 45 meters. 100 meters.
Captain, the enemy ships have sounded their alarms.
Let's turn the tables on this hunter, shall we?
Captain, we were pinged by Aztec.
Damage report.
90 meters.
Damage report.
Bow torpedo tubes are damaged.
85 meters.
Change course.
Bow torpedo tubes repaired.
Captain, the enemy ships have sounded their alarms.
Easy. We've survived worse. Let's stay calm.
90 meters. $70 meters. 50 meters. 70 meters. 90 meters.
Blow the tanks. Switch to diesel engines. Periscope depth. Switch to electric motors.
Captain, we should search the boat for hidden damage.
Blow the tanks. Switch to diesel engines.
Captain, we've risen to the surface.
Set a course to these coordinates. Time for a break. Ready for duty.
Captain, we've reached our target.
Change course.
Time for a break. On duty. Report sent. At last, a few hours break. On duty.
Periscope depth.
Captain, we're at periscope depth. Ready for surface observations.
Switch to electric motors.
Your orders, Captain. Consider us answer.
Terminate silent running. Return to normal operations. Change course.
Tube 1 loaded. Tube 2 loaded. Tube 3 loaded. Tube 4 loaded.
Alarm! Take your positions.
It's go time, boys. Let's sink some ships.
Torpedo in tube 2 maintained. Emergent ship, 40 degrees.
In the listening room.
Yes, sir. I'll take care of it.
Change course.
Captain, we have reached our target.
Change course. Change course. Blow the tanks.
Current depth, 5 meters.
Report set.
Switch to diesel engines.
Captain, we've risen to the surface.
Captain, we have reached our target.
Change course.
Report sent.
Alarm canceled. Periscope depth. Set a course to these coordinates.
Captain, we have reached our target.
Periscope depth.
Captain, we're at periscope depth. Ready for surface observations.
Affirmative.
Switch to electric motors.
Skipper.
Man the listening room.
Torpedo in tube 3 maintained.
Blow the tanks.
Current depth, 5 meters.
Switch to diesel engines.
Funnel smoke, medium group, bearing 30 degrees.
Periscope depth.
Report sent. Captain, we're at periscope
Alarm,
depth.
take your position.
Ready for surface observation.
Switch to electric motors.
This is what we've trained for. We'll get through this together.
Convoy in sight, bearing 50 degrees. Change course. Calculate torpedo course. Calculate torpedo course. Calculate torpedo course. Calculate torpedo course. Change course. Change course. Change course. Calculate torpedo course. Calculate torpedo course.
Torpedo in tube 2 maintained.
Flood tube 1. Flood tube 2. Flood tube 3. Flood tube 4.
Tube 1 flooded. Tube 2 flooded.
Fire! Calculate torpedo course. Calculate torpedo course. Flood tube 2.
Tube 2 flooded.
Fire! Change course. Calculate torpedo course. Calculate torpedo course. Flood tube 5.
Tube 5 flooded.
40 seconds to impact. 30 seconds. Fire! 20 seconds. Change course. 10 seconds to impact. It's a hit. Fire on board. Serious damage. The torpedo has covered half the distance. Calculate torpedo course. The crew evacuates the ship. 40 seconds to impact. Calculate torpedo course.
I'm ready for your orders.
Skipper,
30 seconds.
What are your orders, Captain?
Yes, sir. I'll take care of it.
Twenty seconds. 10 seconds to impact. Torpedo hit the enemy. Fire on board.
job well done, crew. Yes. Our patrol mission is complete.
The crew evacuates the ship. The ship is sinking. 40 seconds to impact. 30 seconds. 20 seconds. 10 seconds to impact. It's a miss. Change course. They are sinking. Calculate torpedo course. Calculate torpedo course. Change course. Set a course to these coordinates. Set a course to these coordinates. Calculate torpedo course. Calculate torpedo course.
Tube 2 loaded. Tube 5 loaded.
Tube 1 loaded. Skipper? Will do, Captain!
Calculate torpedo course. Calculate torpedo course. Flood tube 5.
Tube 5 flooded.
Fire! Seconds to impact.
Torpedo in tube 3 maintained.
30 seconds. Seconds. 10 seconds to impact. Serious damage. Calculate torpedo course. Calculate torpedo course. The crew evacuates the ship.
Torpedo in tube 4 maintained.
They are sinking.
Good work!
Yeah!
Flood tube 1.
Tube 1 flooded.
Fire! Calculate torpedo course. The torpedo has covered half the distance. 20 seconds. It's a hit. The crew evacuates the ships. Serious damage. Flood tube 2.
Tube 2 flooded.
Change course. Calculate torpedo course. Calculate torpedo course. Change course.
Tube 1 loaded.
The ship is sinking. Flood tube 2.
Tube 2 flooded. Torpedo in tube 1 maintained.
Change course. Faster, faster. Set a course to these coordinates. Fire! The torpedo has covered half the distance. 40 seconds to impact. 20 seconds. Flood tube 3.
Tube 3 flooded.
It's a miss. The torpedo has covered half the distance. 40 seconds to impact. 20 seconds. It's a miss.
Tube 2 loaded.
Calculate torpedo course. Calculate torpedo course.
Torpedo in tube 2 maintained.
Change course. Flood tube 1.
Tube 1 flooded.
Fire! The torpedo has covered half the distance. 20 seconds. Torpedo hit the enemy. Fire on board. Serious damage. Set a course to these coordinates. Calculate torpedo course. Calculate torpedo course. The crew evacuates the ship. Flood tube 2.
Tube 2 flooded.
Fire! They are sinking. The torpedo has covered half the distance. 40 seconds to impact. 20 seconds. It's a hit. Change course. Half ahead. The crew evacuates the ship. They are sinking.
Hooray!
Crash dive.
That was a textbook attack. The crew performed flawlessly. Well done.
Current depth 10 meters. 105 meters.
Captain, the enemy ships have sounded their alarms.
Don't panic. Focus on your tasks.
Destroyer 80 degrees.
Current depth, 85 meters.
Half ahead. All engines stop.
Captain, we were pinged by Aztec.
Captain, the enemy ships have sounded their alarms.
Don't panic. Focus on your tasks.
Ship propellers directly above us. Depth charges very close.
90 meters. Captain, the enemy ships have sounded their alarms.
We know the drill. Let's turn the tables on these hunters, shall we?
Depth charges very close. Corvette 170 degrees. Destroyer 95 degrees.
95 meters.
Captain, I'm exhausted. I can use a break.
I have to have a break soon.
Alarm canceled.
Captain, I'm exhausted. I could use a break. 85 meters.
Set a course to these coordinates. Half ahead.
Current depth 90 meters.
Set a course to these coordinates.
meters. 50 meters. 70 meters. 90 meters.
Meters.
Periscope depth.
At last.
Time for a break.
We are in shallow waters, Captain.